Hi there and welcome to this next video about the things you need to be doing right on your website. Yesterday we talked about website copy. Today we're going to talk about photos and imagery that you have on your website. Now this is going to be quite a short video, but I just want to discuss a couple of elements about photography and photos and imagery in general. One of the things I find when I'm dealing with new clients is that often when I look at their site, the photos they have are not particularly great quality. They've not been done professionally. They're often somebody's taken out the handheld, taken a snap of a product here, a product there, or of the offices or premises or whatever the imagery might be. And that's just not a cool thing to do. You need to be presenting yourself in the most professional manner possible. And it's absolutely critical to ensure that all your photography is done to the best of your ability. Now, you might be in a situation where you can't afford to hire a professional photographer. So a tip that I've got for you is to visit a site like iStockPhoto or Getty Images and type in the type of photo that you're going for. So for example, if you're a warehouse, go in and type in warehouse photos. And what will happen is Getty Images and iStock will return a load of photos which have been taken by professional photographers. And these photos give you an idea of how to frame and shoot the photos that you should be shooting for your particular business. If you're a warehouse business in this particular example, but you can do it for any industry, any product or service. So go and do that. Now you've got two choices at this point. You could either mimic what they've done, so look at the composition, look at the lighting, look at the general layout and things and try and do the same thing yourself, and that will give you hopefully a great photo. Or number two, you can use stock photography yourself. The caveat and the only issue with using stock photography is if people are then going to come onto your site and they've seen certain photos from a stock photography company, they might look at you and go, actually, well, I'm a bit confused. I thought your place looked like this. It doesn't. It looks like this. So you've misled me. So be very cautious using stock photography on your actual site if you're going to use it to represent your business, actually represent your business and any physical kind of premises. Great to use it for more ethereal things and symbolic stuff, but not necessarily for that. But do use it as a building block and as a template for doing great photography for your site. Question, what kind of photos should you have? Well, have photos of your premises. If you can, have photos of your staff. If you're going to be dealing face to face with people, people like to see faces. They like to know who they're dealing with. It's saying business to business, business to consumer is always a good idea to have that. Obviously, if you're e-com, photos of your products from different angles, different sizes, different shapes, just to give people an overall impression of what they're going to be getting. You can never have too many photos, really, but make sure they're good quality photos. And again, the only kind of caveat with the photos and having too many is if you're a restaurant, try not to have too many photos on your actual menu page, because actually it puts people off a little bit. As a study, I can't remember who did the study, I'll try and print it up here, but they there was a study which talked about how if people see too many photos of food, it devalues the food in their mind and makes them feel like the food isn't going to be as good quality. So that's kind of the only people I would say, look, maybe not too many photos on your menu page. Everyone else, aim to get photos of your premises, aim to get photos of your staff, any products or services you have. If you can get photos of those, that's great, or anything of the overall customer experience that the customer may have with you. So get photos, but make sure the photos are as best quality as possible. No handheld snaps, no grainy stuff, no, just try and be as professional as possible with them. And that will make the world of difference. So that's it for photos, and tomorrow we will be covering another step on making your website as good as it can be.